Good morning. Everyone wake up. It's awful foggy out there. You better take a few extra minutes to get to work today.
Well, I got here. I could have walked up here this morning.
I don't know about
passed
that.
Frank on his scooter when he was walking. Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. A live edition. I'm back full time. Eating 3 days a week. That's about as good as it's going to get up here this morning. Join me this morning, the three wise men. Dan, Totten back in action. Roy, River King, Creek King,
That's
and
right.
D. I'm going to go interview somebody else. You talked to my good buddy Johnny Lee Dees later today, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to go see John, hang out with him.
One
see
of
what's
my
happening.
favorite folks of all time. And over on set B this morning, on set 2, all lonesome. You driving, hey Don, you driving that pickup this morning? Yeah. Yeah, good to see you and Sheila. Thank y'all for spending time with me yesterday. Zack, Alabama going down the tubes, man.
We can't keep Saban's running them out of town.
Next thing you know, Saban will be leaving.
Hey, like we were talking at work yesterday, as long as the main man's there, they can replace the whole staff.
He don't win the national championship this year. He's out of here, Dan.
Hey, like I said, I'll get you something.
I'm glad Sarkeesian took Nick Nostril in his 9 nose pickers and got up to this place.
Hey, let me tell you, this board relative to the hometown market. Let me tell you something. 5 locations, 1 near you. If you're looking for some bottled water, they practically giving it away. You can get a 24-pack for $1.89.
Get out of here.
That's good.
That's pretty cheap water right
That
there.
is.
So go to Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup, 2
Took a
for
shower,
$1.
man.
The other day, Gloria said, hey, get you some chicken noodle soup, maybe you'll feel better. I said, we got any? No. What household is out of chicken? Well,
We have some now. Maddie ate it.
I got some chicken and rice. Chicken and rice ain't the same as chicken noodle soup, I got to tell you. That's just me. Anyway, hey, y'all can hit me up at any time at countryrover at Gmail. That's where you can get me. We got something new coming out too. We're going to tell y'all about my most popular event things ever. Country Rover. We bringing him back.
Awesome.
Matter of fact, I think this year it was 40 years ago. I started that at 30.
Dang, you're old.
Really? 40?
I think I started in 77.
Halfway there, Zach. Halfway.
Roy, you just.
I was just a kid. I want to go with you on some of these.
Yeah. Well,
That'd be fun.
we're going deep into the wilderness to find some.
Take him to the creek, Roy. Take him to the
take me
creek.
to the creek. Let's get this party started. Weather, it's supposed to rain again, but here she is to tell you all about it.
You know, not too bad, though. 58 degrees out there. It's foggy, but take a few extra minutes to get to work and buckle up, everyone. It's just a simple procedure. Just grab the seatbelt, buckle up. It does save lives, believe it or not. All right, it's not going to be too bad today. Keep an umbrella close just in case. As far as the rain, most of it is out of here. We do have that 15% chance of showers. High temperatures today, can you believe it? 70. So just get out and enjoy. Clean up that yard if you need to. Tomorrow, high temperatures of 46. Big difference from 70. There you go. But
Chains on me.
hard to decide there. But the rest of the forecast, not too bad. As far as rain, there is a 15% chance of those pop-up showers, mostly going to be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And that's only a 15% chance, so not just a rain out all day long. So don't worry about that.
Dan, how are you?
Couldn't be any better.
Got
Thank
to UT Martin. Ain't your son a professor up there?
you. He is.
Yeah. You're a professor of law downtown, aren't you?
I'm still a student.
Yeah, still a student.
I don't know
Roy,
about
good to
that.
see you back in action, man.
Thank you, sir. It's always
Healthiest
good to
man
be
in
here.
America. Dressed up today, too, preaching.
I did. I might. I've been next to church a few times.
All right. D,
I bet that would be fun.
What are you talking about today, D?
The next
He can
time.
do it.
Tell guys to quit apologizing for being a guy. I'm going to be on a rant today. I'm getting on my soapbox. I've had it.
For being a good guy or a bad guy?
Just for being a
For a
guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
That leads me into my next subject.
okay.
Men's conference coming up Friday night at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. As a matter of fact, yesterday we already got over 600 signed up. I just texted one of my bestest friends in the world. Well, I couldn't get him, so I got in touch with Dusty. And said, is registration over? Nope, they can still register, even if they come in at the door. I can't guarantee any food because it may all be gone by then.
You better call them and tell them you're coming today.
So here's the way this is going to work. They got it timed out to the second. How's that going to work?
Not too good.
They'll go
They
over a
got
little.
her timed out to the music, to Joel Carlisle, to Tim, then me, then Dusty, then me.
It's always awesome. Every time I've
we've
been to all of
3 in a row now.
3 in a row. I guess that's all.
3 in a row. All right, let's go right now. He's chomping at the bit. He broke the story yesterday.
Oh, boy,
Got to
Zack.
give credit to my sports director, Bama Zack. Here he is with sports on a Wednesday.
Welcome to KFC Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Also, go to Herbs and More for any of your health care needs. Go see Abby for the manager special.
That's right.
The magic deal, is that what you said? What?
I tried to sound, like them big wigs, Big news, Steve Sarkisian, he's out of here. Couldn't take it. And so, they're saying there was a lot of friction and stuff, but he come out and said it was absolutely false. Said he thanked Coach for the time, but hey, you get to go be the head coach. You get to coach Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. Why not go? I don't blame the guy. So there's a lot of names. A lot of people wondering if they'll give Mike Loxley full-time OC. I don't think so.
You're saying now that Chip Kelly will be the offensive coordinator.
I'm going to just say don't be surprised if that news feed comes out with Chip Kelly, because they have a past.
Well,
Remember when Lane Kiffin hung out in Tuscaloosa a few years ago? Nobody's like, well, what's Frankie? Head OC. Next thing, Chip Kelly's been doing the same thing, so don't be surprised. Mark Helfrich's name's being mentioned. Wondered if Billy Napier might come back from Arizona State. He
ain't even unpacked.
Like he said, his wife and kids might say, hey, if we just go back, let's go. So you never know. So I think that'll be done within the next week. So that happened because San Francisco 49ers hired Falcons OC Mike Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan,
Who do you say Tennessee hired?
Tennessee made a big-time hire. They hired former Michigan head coach Brady Hoke as associate head coach and D-line coach. They also replaced their O-line coach. Auburn made a big move yesterday. Got rid of their tight end coach Scott Fountain, and no new names been hired yet on that. And former Auburn player and coach Tracy Rocker was fired yesterday at Georgia.
And LSU fired coaches right after signing day.
They just hired a new.
Now they got the high school coaches in New Orleans are rising up.
Yeah, they fired a coach, but they hired another receivers coach from Louisiana Tech, who's a former Louisiana.
Tell me about that Baylor football coach.
Hey, Baylor assistant coach guy just got hired.
Y'all heard this?
Baylor University fired newly hired assistant strength and conditioning coach Brandon Washington after he was arrested on prostitution solicitation charge. Late development at school racked with it. Baylor, you don't need no more problems. Brandon Washington, he arrested the 33-year-old at a Waco area hotel. And the ties he has to Nick Saban, he played for Nick Saban on the national championship team at LSU. And he was also 1 year former Bama strength coach.
Big news, Alabama basketball finally won a game.
4 overtimes. It was an awesome game last night. 90-86. Great job by the Crimson Tide.
Was it on TV?
It was on SEC Network.
Oh, did you watch it?
I watched every bit of it.
I didn't know we could score 94.
First basketball game I watched beginning to end, and I can't tell you when.
In how many games?
Roll Tide.
Oh my gosh.
All right, boys, before we play Judge Jamie, though, you still remember how to play, don't you?
Yes, sir.
I want to do a Dear Jamie this morning. I saw this in papers once. I was kind of stealing it from Dear Abby. Don't pay attention. This is kind of a different one. Kind of a different one, Roy. What are you smiling about? You ready to read?
This ought to be good.
Yeah, well,
There's never no telling.
it's a wiener, all right. Dear Jamie, I'm a 50-year-old male, been dating a younger woman. She's 28. More power to you, buddy. For a year now, everything has been great, except I'm a virgin. We recently discussed having relations and both agreed that we want to do it.
He's 50, she's 28.
There's just one problem. I've really talked myself up to her.
Confidence is good.
All them things up, Roy.
Yeah.
Easy to help.
Time for royal master.
I lied, Dan, and told her I'm a little bigger than I actually am.
Oh,
I'm
you
terrified
boys and your...
she gonna dump me after she sees me without my clothes on.
Not necessarily.
Please, Jamie, give me some of your advice.
It is a real wiener, ain't it?
You guys put too much pressure on that.
My sex experts tell me many men at one time or another needlessly worried too much.
See, that's what I said.
It's important before you embark on any adventure with this woman that you level with her. Perhaps the story of that great person in life, Pinocchio, would be a logical place to start.
He might ought to just stay virgin.
Well, and the
Maybe she
wisest
felt
man in
himself up too much, man.
and two of the wisest men in the room say what, Don and
They don't say nothing.
I noticed, indeed,
What's your
three.
legal opinion on that?
Leave the lights
I
on.
don't have, not only do I not have a legal opinion, I don't have any opinion at all.
Hey, when we come back, we'll play Judge Jamie. Actually, Dan
Oh.
Totten. Wait a minute, I got a photo, I think. Dan Totten
Yes,
is
you
one of the
do.
only few people ever to be with me in front of the great Vienna sign in New Hope, Alabama.
Don't you have
There it
Viennas
is
in your
right there.
hand?
You are honored.
Tells the whole story. Don't it, Dan?
There's
That's not
just
the mayor
truth.
of
No.
Sand Mountain.
Tony?
Well, that's Tony Grabber.
I got you.
Mayor of Sam Mountain Pete couldn't go with us that day.
He missed
I
out
will take a
too.
break. Y'all hang on. Those others and left and got them to me about 3 years late.
Who took those?
Some
Sheriff?
sucker. Who did take those?
Sheriff took
I
those.
think,
Blakely
yeah,
took
Blakely
Yeah.
took them.
Likely to.
He's the only brave soul who would.
And he probably did.
You want some more?
That's probably
I love it. Though.
And he probably did eat them. No
All
one.
right, here we go. This was in the
Really?
Advertiser Gleam out of Gun. None of y'all know this. That's why I'm throwing it in. My buddy Alan Stroud, Punxsutawney Field. Y'all know he's that big groundhog Peter's always complaining about. Shouldn't be doing that to him. What
Really?
is the name of Marshall County's possum who has only missed in 25 years? He's been correct 24 out of 25 years.
Polly?
I didn't know we had a possum in Marshall.
Paul.
Sand Mountain Sam.
That's right.
What did he say this time?
Yeah.
He said it's going to be an early spring.
Okay.
Also,
Yes.
my buddy Alan Stroud, Channel 48.
Seeing how it was
Why
cloudy
was the
that day.
Limestone County Courthouse lit up this week on January 30th with blue and white?
West Limestone win the
Beautiful, too.
county championship.
I
The
need
West Limestone boys and girls won.
boys and
Boys
girls
and
both
girls.
winning the championship. That's very
I
good.
called them
Zach.
games on the
Go,
radio.
Zack, go. Y'all
You
know
called
that.
that game. Zach, you big in the radio. They paying you a
Hey.
lot?
They about pay me about like what you're paying me.
Are you not getting free products from Roy?
Hey,
Are you mentioning those on the radio?
Herbs and more, the best place to go. Roy and Andy and them will take
Are
care
you
of you.
mentioning those on
Mention
the
them
radio?
on the radio.
I need to.
All right, yeah, Roy.
Good deal.
I'm all for it.
I'm gonna say if y'all ain't, and I'll throw a quick
How
one in
much
there.
money will be spent on Valentine's candy this year?
Too much.
1.5 billion.
600
Roy?
million.
Roy's got it.
1.4 billion.
Roy on fire.
What have y'all got down at Herbs and More for Valentine's Day? Well,
Good health.
A heart.
Keep your heart
Chocolate
healthy.
Walk is this Saturday. 17 merchants participating in downtown Athens.
You can go to their webpage and share a basket to win for Valentine's Day.
That's right.
Well, let's go a little national news this morning, right up your alley down, Totten. Jesse Jackson calls out Trump.
Wow.
USA Today this morning. How many murders were committed in Chicago last year?
765.
Roy, you on the money. 760.
Yeah.
How many shootings?
All of them.
10,000.
4,300.
Unbelievable.
How many murders so far this year?
Murders.
600?
65. I don't know.
Let's have it. 54 murdered in the
There-
Chicago.
Well, it is just February.
Remember, they're run by
Mexico, Don, you
Democrats.
may know this one right here. You know, Mexico, we're about to build that wall. Said it'd be started within 2 years.
All right. I hear
Here.
it pays good, too.
If they impose a border tax on Mexico, it's not just tequila, beer, and avocados
Not the avocados.
that will be taxed. What else is Mexico a world leader exporter of?
Sugar?
Tequila.
I already
You
mentioned
mentioned tequila. Cocaine.
Oh, it's
yeah,
Corona,
cocaine, probably, yeah.
Corona beer.
I've already
Weed,
mentioned
but-
beer.
Alcohol, that's right.
I mean,
What else is made in Mexico?
Refrigerators, flat screen
a
TVs,
lot of plants right there on the
and
border.
cars and trucks such
Yeah.
as around 1,500 crew cab.
Go to Eddie Pruitt Ford, American.
Go over to Eddie Pruitt Ford. Get you a Ford in Hartselle, Alabama. Or if you're looking for a 50th anniversary Mustang with 2,700 miles on it, call me. I'm wanting to go back the convertible route.
And you got a house for sale.
And hey, you buy my house, I'll throw the car in. That's a good deal, ain't Dan?
That is a good deal.
Dan, it sounds like you need to go buy a house.
What is the name of Oprah Winfrey's new book?
Losing weight again.
I'll let you have that. Food, Health, and Happiness. 115 on-point recipes for great meals.
That's a long
Right
title.
now, she's lost, again, 40 pounds.
That's it.
She's the only
That
person in the
was real.
history of mankind that lost 742 pounds and only weighs 165.
And still made more money we'll ever make in our lifetime.
Doing
off of
it, yeah.
Well, here's a real question. What TV show did she grow up watching that has launched some of her recipes on, because they're got a lot of soup recipes in this new cookbook?
She grew up watching it?
Oh, no,
Now
Andy
remember,
Griffith.
she's our age.
Bonanza?
So Andy Griffith, Bonanza,
We just saw it
Big
on here earlier.
Lassie.
Lassie.
That's the right answer. What type soup did Timmy's mama feed him?
Chicken
Chicken
noodle.
noodle soup.
By who?
Campbell.
Campbell.
Campbell is the right answer.
Is there any
That
other
is the
brand of
correct
chicken noodle soup?
answer.
Product
Correct
placement
answer.
started way back.
All right. According to the Webster Dictionary, I don't know what Funk and Wagnall's got, but the Webster Dictionary. How many of y'all remember the Funk and Wagnall?
I remember.
I do.
You had a couple
Oh, yeah.
others somewhere.
Probably got some at home. What was him you used to get at the A&P supermarket?
Those little
Remember, you'd only get
certificates.
like A and B the one week. And
Wagner's, wouldn't it?
was it Funk and Wagnall's?
I think so.
What is the word of the year for 2016?
Tweet.
Selfie. Hashtag.
For real. That's the
Surreal.
word of the year. So I'll give y'all a few questions here. What is the word for the breaded and fried Italian rice balls?
Fattening.
Got nothing.
Aracena. What is conlang? CONLANG.
I don't even know what this stuff is.
Is it
Don't
a new
know.
airline?
Don't know that one either.
It is Star Trek language.
No, no wonder.
Oh, Klingon.
Klingon, stuff like that, yeah.
Oh.
Here we go. The last one. What is ghost or ghosting?
When your friend ignores you or no longer has anything to do with you.
That is very good. An informal definition that has been
Sometimes
added
that's
for
a
the
good
practice or of abruptly cutting off with someone, such as a former romantic partner, by no longer accepting or responding to calls or messages. You know
Take
what?
a hint, people.
I got a few clients who ghosted me right now. As a matter of fact.
You don't let them ghost you.
I do too. I got one in Southern California that's doing me that way.
I got one here in Athens doing
Richard
it. Not
Branson.
Dan.
You boys
Richard
will be
Branson's
all over
company.
it.
Richard Branson, well, he's hanging out with Obama. He
I
got
know.
busy
He
right
needs to
now.
get back home and write the check and pay me.
I'm so sick of bragging about Obama being in such good shape about all the fun he's having with Branson.
Well,
I'm just,
you'd
he
have
can
fun
do
there.
whatever he wants to. As long as he can't sign executive orders, I don't care what he does.
How many songs did Lady Gaga sell downloads after her performance Sunday night?
Oh,
13 million.
that's a bunch.
Couple of, I don't know, probably 600,000.
125,000. That's up 960% compared to the day before.
She did a good job. I'll give her that.
It was
At least,
yeah.
at least
She
you
kept
did
it
get
political.
What was
political.
her
Yeah.
U.S. songs in the Super Bowl sets with 45,000 downloads? What was the name of it?
I didn't know the name of any of her songs. So
Me either. Well, yeah, I do know that
On
one.
the edge.
On the edge, because that's me.
no, you're over the edge, buddy.
Reasons. All right, last easy question this morning. Don, the way this works, I ask questions. Should have got Sheila up there. What percentage of people
I saw it.
say on their first date they have to, well, 33% of people on the first date say they have to compete with what for attention with the
The
person?
phone, their cell phone.
Yeah, cell phone.
An electronic device.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Don
Yep, my
Siegelman gets out of prison today.
Out of the popo
Lucky
today.
Man, all
At
right.
4 o'clock.
They're going to throw a party for him.
Where's his first stop?
I guess he's got to go to, isn't he going to like a halfway house or something?
Dairy
He's not coming
Queen.
straight home, is he?
Surely
He's
the
gonna
man
eat
gets to
something
go
to eat.
home.
Probably gonna visit Mike Blackler.
First stop in Montgomery.
In Montgomery.
First stop he has to make when he's out of prison.
His parole
Register?
officer?
Yeah.
U.S. probation office to be
Yeah.
fitted for an electronic monitoring
Are you
device.
Does he
kidding me?
really?
Yeah.
How long has he got to wear that?
I think till his
What is
original
the
sentence
man
ends.
possibly
How many
gonna do?
months was he sentenced? It was in actually August 8th.
It was like 80 months, wasn't it?
76 months. Now, if we read that, you actually think Don Siegelman is going to be a danger to run
A flight risk
with
at this
like
point?
3-4 months to go?
Who was that man, that drug dealer that
So-
Obama?
I got that too. Yeah, pardon that drug.
He's
dealer,
already
$2
arrested
cocaine.
again.
Yeah,
He's been
he's
out
already
for
back
2
in.
weeks.
Had a life sentence. He's already back.
For $26,000
So is he like in home confinement? Why are they putting the bracelet, the monitoring
Because he's
thing?
getting
Dan, how
out
does that work?
Legal
early.
resident.
Getting out
He's
early.
getting out early.
I'm sure it's just a type of house arrest. so
You know,
where
we met Siegelman once, but I mean, come on, of what everything going on in the world, and they stick him like
He's not going
that.
to take a chance of going back in. He's been trying to get out.
They ought to take it off him and put it on Bentley.
Dan, do you handle libel and slander cases too? I mean,
Mike Pence.
Truth's the absolute defense.
That's right.
Mike Pence historically yesterday cast a vote.
yeah.
Yes.
Betsy DuVos.
Over the
Yeah.
top.
What is her husband's claim to fame?
Oh, he started Amway.
His family did. So
Started
he is
Amway.
That's a good answer. That's the right answer.
Actually, it's his dad, I think,
Dad.
started it.
They are. Everybody in that up there has got plenty of money.
Yeah.
Or know how to
Yeah.
make money.
They do. That's
Zach,
a
I
good
think that's the best
I got
one. They know how to
three
make
other-
it.
I got 3 other simple questions.
Life is too short. Grudges are a waste of perfect happiness. Laugh
What is-
when you
what is-
can, apologize when you should, and let go of what you can't change.
That's why they're
That's good
teaching
information.
forgiveness coming up Friday night at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. $20 registration fee with a percentage of that going to the Jamie Cooper Foundation.
No
Call
truth to
the-
that.
No, not really.
100% to the church
Y'all
to
want to win
do
a
what
prize,
they
you'll
do.
slip me something. He just mentioned it. What is James White's claim to fame in the Super Bowl?
I'm not going to meet because I know the answer. I'm not going
He
to say.
scored the
what
most
is his claim to
touchdowns.
fame? Go
Well,
ahead.
I mean, he had a great game, but Tom Brady's giving him his truck.
No, there ain't no truck.
First of all, he scored more points than anybody ever has in the Super Bowl game.
Yes.
20 points.
God, he's
Yeah.
getting
Is that a fact?
20 points. 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion.
Wow.
Tom Brady says, I'm going to give you the truck.
And there ain't no truck
There
this
ain't no
year.
truck this year for the MVP, Zach.
What'd they get? What are they giving them?
No, there's no
He
vehicles
didn't
this
get no
year.
vehicle.
What is it? What are we getting so cheap?
Times are hard, man. Come on.
Yeah, Brady said he was getting the vehicle. There's
They
nothing.
didn't give him one.
Well, Tom can buy him one.
I mean,
I'm sure
Tom's
Tom will
buying the
make
whole
it good.
plant.
Tom will make
What
it good.
does President Trump want changed on Air Force One immediately?
The towels,
Hand towels, because
not soft enough.
they're not soft
Oh,
enough.
come on.
They do
Come on
not live
now.
up to his standards.
Well, now we got a bunch of things to worry about. Come on, Mr. President. Don't worry about your
2
hand.
other questions.
Cut back here, upgrade here.
And new Sports Illustrated Swim Edition coming out. If you got it yet, Zach?
No,
You still get it?
I'll bring it to you.
Do you still get
I skimmed
it?
through it.
Zach,
Yes, he gets it.
I get it. That's right, Gloria.
Christy
It's
Brinkley
okay,
is in
no
it with
shame
her
in that.
2 daughters. How old is she?
She's
63
62
something,
or
isn't it?
63.
63. She's been taking Roy's products a long time.
You can tell,
Hey,
too.
ladies, the little trick she's doing right there is, and if you take a photo, always bend your knee. You hide the wrinkles on your knee. If you ever notice, all her
She ain't
photos
got to
are
come
like
up
that.
with any tricks, does she, Dave?
But she knows them. She
Her
looks
daughters are
awesome.
31, and at least
That's
that
a good
that
doctor.
oldest one don't look like her daddy, Billy Joel.
Well, those girls are from different fathers.
Different
Yeah,
Yeah.
daddies. Yeah.
The one on the bottom is Billy Joel's.
What 3
That's Billy
years
Joel's
was
on the
Christy
bottom.
Brinkley on the cover of Sports Illustrated?
76,
79,
77,
80,
78.
81.
80,
What'd you say?
81.
79, 80, 81.
81. That is the correct answer.
Yeah.
All right. Last question.
Oh, no.
Winner take all. New book, it came out, well, it ain't new, it came out a couple years ago. Judy Garland's ex-husband. You know the answer already?
I do.
Well, I'll give it to them, let it go. Let's see if they can answer. Tara, what was the problem on the set of The Wizard of Oz? One of the most famous movies ever made.
I don't know. I ain't never heard this one.
Go ahead, Dee.
Munchkins were sticking their hand up her dress.
That is a
That is a true
What was
story.
the other problem with the Munchkins? They made Julie Garland's life.
You make us short people look bad, you munchkins.
You're not a munchkin.
They were drunk.
Drunk.
Got
They were
drunk every
drunks.
night. Were hell raising throughout the town. The police had to scoop them up with butterfly nets.
Midgets always drunk, man.
They needed the munchkin.
It don't take much. They drink a little and get drunk.
Zach,
It wouldn't have been the
there's a
Wizard of
legal
Oz
reason for you
without.
now to run around and call women.
No.
They should be safe around you.
It's always the issue. You always hear about a bunch of midgets. They're always drunk. And what's wrong with you guys? Come on. I'm short. I'm a short guy. I don't have that
You
problem.
can sing. How's that Over the Rainbow go?
Somewhere over the rainbow. Lollipop, lollipop.
Oh, no.
On that note,
Y'all hang on.
I don't know what song.
Man, get your coffee up.
and we are back on this. I had to look around and see what's there. Wednesday morning. Good morning, everyone. 58 degrees out there. It's quite foggy out there. Take a little extra time to get to work. Buckle up for sure. Roads may be just a little bit wet. We do have, of course, rain in the forecast today. Not just downpours or bad thunderstorms like we saw yesterday. High temperatures, though, 70, so get out and enjoy and do everything that you possibly can. Little cooler temperatures come tomorrow. Your high of 45. Check out that low, 27. So going to be cold when you wake up, of course. Then the weekend, not too bad until the rain returns. Then you've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with, of course, about anywhere from 15 to 30% chance of showers. Of course, that could change a little too soon, so just enjoy Thursday and Friday. A little bit of sunshine. 60, beautiful, 60 and sunshine.
Are we catching up on the rainfall?
I believe we're getting
Getting
close.
close.
Gotta
Slowly.
be.
Was it foggy coming in from out
Closer.
there this morning?
Yes, it was a little bit foggy, not as bad as I expected because they warned us on the weather last night. So I was prepared to go slow and use my low beams, but I was all right.
But it got here okay.
Made it without any problem. Just wet. Just wet.
What's new down there is more the number one. I know y'all didn't make it in the Super Bowl, but you know they cut GNC out to make room for y'all, but didn't make it.
I know. We got outbidded.
$5 million for a 30-second spot.
Well, I offered them $1,200.
Well, I'm glad you didn't waste your
Sold
money.
out.
Get your pencils and papers ready, folks. I want you to write something down. I want you to text us at H4M 22828. I'll give you that again at the end. But I want you to do that because then you can be on our email list, and what we'll do is we will then send you information every week about specials and things like that. We're actually going to try to use the internet to keep everybody informed. For instance, you know who has the theme "Never Cure"?
Cancer.
Well, the
Attached to
pharmaceutical
cancer.
industry in general. They control the FDA. Now, I know people say, well, that's a conspiracy if I ever heard it. Trust me, they feed so much money into the FDA. If you knew how much money the pharmaceutical industry sent the FDA, you'd be embarrassed to be a part of a federal organization. It's insane, but their theme is never cure. They can't afford to cure. So I'm going to read something to you so you'll understand better. I couldn't say it as well as this is said. It says, our name reveals our plan. Now, this part's us. It says, the name Nutritional Healthcare designed to help all our customers understand our plan, which is to what? Make America healthy, one person at a time. Now, we've been saying that for a long time. We're going to make that happen. Not just America, but we'll end up making the whole world healthier because it is inevitable that people are going to do what I'm going to teach to do. But in that name, you'll find out that we're revealing ourselves as what? The new health care. See, we spell nutritional N-E-W-T-R-I-T-O-N-A-L because we are the new healthcare, and it's going to be one of those things that's apparent as our modern day healthcare system is broken. How many of you figured that out? The cost of drugs, hospital stays, doctor's visits, insurance are totally out of control, this fella says. This week, a lady told me, and this was in our store, that her blood pressure medication had gone from a copay of $43, this is for her blood pressure medication, to $185 in 1 month. So what'd she do? She called her provider, and they confirmed that that would be the standing price from now on for that drug. Now, this is an insanity. You're out there struggling, trying to make ends meet, trying to make your house payment, buy food, buy groceries, buy clothing for your children, put your kids in school, and the drug companies can do this, and nobody says a word about it. Well, I'm going to say something about it. That's evil. That's wrong. You have no compassion. You're a bunch of idiots. I'm being nice. All right, so listen to what this fellow says. There are no controlling entities to make sure that the prices are fair. The pharmaceutical industry is so powerful, he says, that even our legislators will not confront them. They control the studies. They write their own rules. He said it should not be surprising that they continue to increase prices if for no other reason to benefit what? Their stockholders. He explains. Another way to look at this is to understand that upwards of 75% of all money put into 401ks and other retirement accounts is invested in what? The pharmaceutical industry. What's his point? If they found one cure for cancer, it would cut your retirement in half, could possibly cut your retirement in half. That's what they're talking about. He says the process of shifting from our prices to the prices in other countries will be slow, to say the least. What does he mean by that? Did you know the same drug that you may pay $185, like she's talking about, in America, in Canada, in Mexico, in China, could cost you $35? Why is that? Well, he explains that too, and I can explain it to you. It's kind of complicated, but next week I'll go into more detail. Listen to this. Drugs, he says, do not cure disease. They never have, and he says they never will. They are designed from the beginning of the approval process to treat the symptoms of disease, and their motto is to never cure. What? That's their motto. There's no money in the cure.
It seems that way.
There's
for
absolutely, listen, they have spent billions and billions, and they have spent almost as much money as they've just spent on the entire space program over the last 60 years, and they found no cures. How long are you going to keep giving these people your money and they have no plan to cure a disease? Why? There's no money in the cure. I'm just telling you like it is. Now, what's the difference in the pharmaceutical industry and herbs and more, nutritional health care? We aren't telling you we can cure anything. Like I said last week, they can't cure nothing either. They're not telling you that. What we do is we support your body so it can do what God designed it to do, and that's heal itself. No drug will ever cure you. But they tell you that up front. They're not lying. They'll look at you and say, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, but what you've got can't be cured. Well, they're telling the truth if you do exactly what they tell you to do, because they've already proved that they're failures. Listen, I'm going to be rough with these people because they're evil. It is an evil organization that will beg you for money with no plan to ever cure anything. Here's my point. You come to nutritional health care, I'm going to show you how to support, for instance, your immune system or your cardiovascular system. Or I'm going to show you how to support your joints and your bones with proper nutrition so your body can heal itself. And we can even really help you with your sex drive. One of those drugs that costs so much, a man told me this week, is Viagra. Viagra, he says, I go and I get 6 pills, $419.
Goodness gracious.
They've gone up.
Folks, come on by.
Gosh.
Try Royal Master. See if something natural can't do the same thing that does, and we won't charge you but about $8 a pill.
Woohoo! Saving money.
It's a good
already.
pill, folks.
You better have a bunch on hand.
Roy, Gwen, Aggie, the whole bunch of herbs and more. What's
Let me
And
get
that
this
number
again.
is
Here it is
text.
again. Write this down. H4M22828. Text us at H4M22828.
We'll have that up on the screen tomorrow for y'all if y'all get it there. Thank you,
Get
Roy.
more
as
information like
always.
that.
Roy tells it the way it is. Healing America, getting them healthy one person at a time. Y'all hang on.
a bottle.
No, he's talking about
I know, but I'm saying.
Roy Williams has left the building. I told you, Dan, that's why you
Fired
need to get
up.
on TV, man. Fire down on people.
He does it,
That
doesn't
was
he?
really good.
Yeah, really good.
Yes.
You
All
wonder
right,
how
how long
much
you been
money-
practicing law in Athens?
Be 40 years in April.
We've been doing, hey, I've been
Gosh,
doing
as long as Jamie.
country over 40 years, or started 40 years ago. We started at the same time.
I got to tell you something.
Yes, sir.
Nothing's the same today as it was 40 years ago, I thought, as I was coming up here until I walked through the door and I saw Don Lauderdale. And he reminded me of the one thing that's the same today as it was 40 years ago.
What's that?
Almighty God's the same today as he was 40 years ago.
Yes,
Isn't
he
that right, Don?
Hey, Don, we went to a
Don's
men's
in
breakfast the
great
other day at
health,
6
too.
o'clock in the morning. Don said, let me tell you, let me quote a great American. James Brown. He said, I feel good. That man's in health. He is super health, man.
He
He's
takes
one of the
Roy's
best Christian
products.
guys I ever know. Sorry,
Yeah.
D.
No offense taken.
Let's just go a different route
He
here.
and Sheila.
Divorce.
Yes.
Never a good subject, but when you kind of been
It's
through it a couple
everywhere.
times, always helps to have the best attorney you can possibly ever get.
Do you ever have an opportunity to tell people, y'all think this through, especially if you have kids? You guys are making the biggest mistake of your life if you go through it.
Yes. And it happens quite a bit, and that advice is not very often taken. And you have to be careful. I remember telling a lady one time she probably ought to go back to her husband. She went back to her husband, and I saw her a week later. Her eye was every color of the rainbow, and her arm was broken.
Oh,
So
then
you know,
feel bad.
you don't just need to willy-nilly tell folks that you are a marriage counselor. When you're a lawyer, you're performing a legal function, not a counselor.
Yeah, good point.
Now, are you still doing, you still do a lot of criminal too?
Yes. Most of what I do is criminal.
That's what
work.
most people know you as.
But I would say 80% of my practice is criminal. The divorce part of it grows out of the criminal part.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it hard to defend? I know you're sworn by oath and everything, and if y'all need to get a defense attorney or divorce attorney, 232-1287, to defend somebody that you know is a bad person. And is that one of the hardest parts about doing what you do?
Here's the deal about representing people that are bad or that you know are guilty. Every once in a while, you run into somebody who is innocent. That's much more difficult than representing somebody that's guilty, because you might lose.
Yeah. How do you, as a lawyer,
point.
how do you take that?
Well, most lawyers, I think, are able to slough it off pretty well. Sometimes it gets in the bed with me. It's hard to let things go. I'm kind of emotional. And that's the reason I look the way I do, Jamie. It wears on you after a long period of time.
But you can't let it just ruin your practice, though. I mean,
No.
you don't win every case.
But
you win the
sometimes
majority of
maybe somebody has done something stupid, but it's not the end of the world. They can change, get better, and turn their lives around at that point.
Well, that's what's so great about practicing criminal law is when the person comes to see you, they're the guy in the ditch and you're the good Samaritan walking down the road. Whatever you do for them is likely to be something positive to give them something better than what they walked in your front door with.
Yeah.
So, the other day we were coming back from rehab therapy, let me put it that way, at Dreher. I have to
Knee
go
therapy.
a couple weeks before I graduate. I see you, at least holler at you, you're pulling your case
Full of
behind you, I
papers.
guess. Is it, you've been doing this 40 years now, is it still that great feeling going to that courthouse as it used to be, or is it?
If it wasn't a great feeling, I wouldn't do it anymore. But I probably enjoy practicing law better today than I did 40 years ago. Some of the rewards are just irreplaceable. You can't find them in any other profession. The people that you run into, the Jimmy Woodruffs of this world, who started out as my law clerk, ended up my presiding circuit judge. He's a great guy. I wouldn't know him. Bob Baker, who's now our presiding circuit judge, our district court judges, our district attorney. Of course, Mike Blakely, the best sheriff in the history of the United States of America.
Agree.
And there's no question about it. And you get to meet people like that and be involved with them. It's a rewarding way to make a living.
A lot of people say that about you being a defense attorney.
Well, no, that's not true.
We've heard a lot of good things about
told me that the
you.
other day was talking about you.
You know, he's from North Sound Mountain. You can't pay a whole lot of attention to him.
What else do we need to know about the legendary Dan Totten, practicing law down
Taking
on
new
Jefferson
cases.
Street?
Well, there's a brand new addition to the family. My oldest son, Wesley, and his wife, Brooke, have had a new little baby girl.
Finally, a girl?
Yeah, finally a girl that was much anticipated by her grandmother, my wife, Barbara. And that's, I guess that's the best thing in my life. Is
Well, good.
that's my wife.
Congratulations.
And my children and my
They're
grandchildren.
awesome.
Okay. Well, Dan, thanks for coming up. Look forward to having you here more often now. We'll get on some other subjects. There he is right there. Dan Totten, right downtown. Go by and see him. Make an appointment. You are accepting new clients, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Always. Go by and check him. We'll come back with D.
He won't
D's on
say
the ramp
no.
today. Y'all hang on. All right, D, what you so bottled up about this morning?
I read an article the other day. Now this guy that was in the article is a college professor, supposed to be trying to mold young minds full of mush.
Liberal?
You'll see.
Okay.
And so he had a son, and he came back to work, and his students said, "Professor, you don't look happy. You don't look joyous that you've had a baby." Dan was all excited about a grandchild.
Grandchild.
This guy said, "Yeah, because I've had a son. I'm depressed because I have a son." And they said, "What do you mean?" And the guy said, "Because he's going to grow up to be a man.
What?
And I don't know how to do that. I don't want him to turn into a bully, because that's what being a man is."
No, it's not.
That was the
You
part
had a
that
bad
just...
perception.
No, that is the perception of, if you watch TV, if you read stuff online, you will see that being a man now has turned into being code for being a misogynistic, bullying pig.
So we went from being the
Respected.
respectful man to everybody gets a trophy to I can now be a girl if I want to a bully.
And I think it's gone one more step, that being a man also means you're a defective girl. I mean, if you look at how boys are being raised now, you see that that's what they're being told. You know, you're supposed to, just the way school is done. Girls are better suited to sit in a classroom
Be
for
still
a couple
and-
hours at a time. Little 8-year-old boys
To have all that
aren't
anxiety
designed
and-
to do
yeah,
that, but we keep
energy.
taking things away from them. And it's just sad that the longer we keep taking that stuff away,
Sad.
the less good men we're going to have when we need them. I mean, and the men who will stand up and defend things and stand up for things that they're supposed to. Now, the good news is we keep hearing that the millennials are full of the snowflakes and they're soft and they don't want that. Since I've started the Modern Southern Gentleman and started the email list, I've been getting emails from guys in their 20s that are on board with what we're trying to do. They're fighting back against this kind of
Good.
stuff. So, and I think it's because a lot of this stuff that we talk about at Modern Southern Gentlemen is just hardwired into guys. It's not anything that I've invented. I'm just talking about those things. And so when I talk to these young guys and they read some of the stuff I wrote, well, like this article that I'm talking about today, Don't Stop Apologizing for Being a Guy, I go through it in the article and talk about, you know, some of the things that guys get criticized for, like liking sports. Well, that comes out of the warrior nature that we all have as a guy. That's how we can express that, or how young guys can express that, is because there hadn't been a war to fight, right? And there's just that warrior spirit, and that comes out, and that's why you enjoy sports. That's why you enjoy athletics. That's why you enjoy playing. That's why MMA is a number one sport,
Competition.
Yeah.
spectator sport.
I don't like watching it, but
You're not an MMA guy? Oh, I love
hate that stuff.
You not? I love it. Do you like boxing?
Well, back in the old days when it was real,
Rarely.
yeah.
Till it turned into wrestling.
Muhammad Ali and Rocky.
The good stuff, the real stuff. But that's just how we're wired, but yet men are made to feel they're criticized for liking it, and they're saying, you're some Neanderthal. Well, it's not. Enjoy sports. Enjoy being a part of that. The other thing that guys get criticized for is wanting to hang out with other men, with other guys all the time.
We got a men's conference at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church Friday night. We'll probably have 700 guys there and their sons.
Right, they'll show up to that, and the reason is it speaks to that especially in Southern culture, is that's where you learn to be a man, is in the presence of other men. Most guys aren't wired to sit in a classroom setting to learn stuff. They'll do it for short periods of time, but not long periods of time. But they'll sit around other guys, and we learn as much by watching other men as we do by reading
You're setting
stuff.
an example.
You guys will be worshiping
Exactly.
together as well, which is amazing.
Exactly, you're setting the example. I'm doing, my home church has asked me to do a men's study through Proverbs. I'm going to do 6-week study through Proverbs that's called Questions That Men Ask, Answers to Questions That Men Ask. And then I'm going to put it out as an ebook because I think it's so important. We're going to talk about those questions that men have. Well, I'll get a lot of guys who will not come and sit in that study with me for 6 Wednesday nights, but they'll read the little ebook. And that's great because...
However they get it in their brain.
Yeah, however they get it, but they'll get it. But I'm always trying to affirm them, be a guy, and be
I think
be
women
proud
still
to be.
want men to be men,
You don't
be
want-
that manly man.
And I think you really hit on it. Women do, radical feminists don't.
Right. I mean, I still like all that
Why are we
gentleman
such
stuff.
a pussy nation? Because of Obama?
Oh no, it started
No,
way
it was
before
way
Obama.
before him.
Hillary now saying that her newest thing is out now. Females will rule.
I'm a
Well-
woman. I still don't want Hillary.
She really showed her colors to that of being the radical feminist that she's always been. But this started back in the 60s.
Women didn't want her then. They're not going to want her now.
No, exactly. It started back in the 60s, and it's just been perpetuating. Unfortunately, those of us who are parents of kids in their early 20s, we have to take some of the blame for this because I saw some of the guys being raised around my friends, and this is the way they were raised.
Baby them and don't
You know
let
what
them do anything
TV
for
show you are
themselves.
describing? A TV show that's become our favorite show now. We never watched it before. I mentioned it to you before. Last Man Standing.
Yeah. Oh, I love Tim
Allen.
Allen.
Love that
And
story.
that Canadian, the guy who plays the Canadian
Yeah.
boyfriend or
Yeah.
husband, is such
Right.
a wuss.
Yeah.
Don't want dodgeball. Don't want any of that. You are don't want guns.
Yeah.
Like
You
a
are
little boy,
describing
he's gonna
that
get hurt
show.
playing.
It comes on Hallmark, my new favorite. You quit drinking, you start watching a lot of good stuff on TV. Not that I'd have a few beers now, but I'd watch something else, go to bed. But now I don't even do that.
Hallmark
Watching
Channel's
Hallmark.
good.
You can watch it on that. It's on Friday nights. If you have Hulu, you can watch
on
the
every night.
replays on that. And it is. And what's funny is the guy who wrote that show, his name is Kevin Hinch, is one of the biggest liberals in Hollywood.
Really?
Right. But Hinch's good friend is a guy named Adam Carolla, who is into this kind of stuff and trying to do this. So,
Well, that's good.
hey guys, quit apologizing for being a guy. Embrace it. Be a good
Speaking
guy.
of being
man.
a guy, Tim Anderson joins us tomorrow along with Dusty. We're going to talk about the
All right.
men's conference with
Tell him I
First
said hi.
Baptist with Joel Carlisle. Tim Anderson, it's not too late to register. According to Dusty this morning,
Call
register. You might not
today.
get some food, but
Call
hey,
today.
it's
They'll
Very
work
good
it
to
out.
listen
some
to.
guys
It
down and
is.
do what Dee just said.
Man
Don't
up.
apologize for being a guy. Hey, we'll
Man
see y'all
up.
that Friday night. I'm giving away some good prizes too. We'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye.